Sunday. How was your Sunday night? I hope your weekend was lovely. I had an amazing weekend. Yeah, we'll go over that, but first, you know what time it is. It's time to pack a bowl and get this party started. Um, as soon as I find my grinder. Oh, just kidding, it's right here. It's hidden. I'm not sitting on my cat. He's kind of like my back pillow. Okay. This motherfucker stuffed to the brim. Yeah, we're gonna pack a couple of them rose wraps. I'm really excited about that. Alrighty. I know it's in desperate need of a cleaning. Whoopsie daisy. I was totally gonna clean it right before this, but no. Have yet to get a lung infection yet. Let's go. Sheesh. Okay, wow. What's happening? I'm dying trying to catch my breath. I just packed a bowl. I'm so excited to show you guys these wraps. I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Like literally, that's how hyped I am. First I gotta move my keyboard. Oh shit. Hold on. Everything is tangled. Stop. Ah! Okay. We're chilling. Yo, I got so many of these packers now. Packed with packers. Anyway, so I don't know if you have seen my past shorts or not, but I have came across rose petal wraps before in the past. However, they were like cones and you just stuffed them and they were really thick and they burned really slow and it was just kind of like a floral taste. It was all right. But these you actually have to roll them yourself. So, we're going to test them out. Look how pretty the packaging is just by itself. Like I could not resist. They didn't have any like flavored ones like the other brand had. Yeah, the other brand had like cheesecake and blueberry and strawberry and stuff like that. But this one is just the regular rose flavor. We'll find out. I'm curious to see what color they are too, because the last ones, they were like that deep red rose color. But I don't know. With these, they have to be malleable enough for you to like roll with them. So, what the hell does a rose taste like? It's a very sweet, hear me out, floral taste. I don't know. Okay, I'm a little res kid, so I grew out in the woods. Have you ever ate like honeysuckle flowers? Like you take the center out of it and you eat the honeysuckle? I don't know, it's floral. Look how pretty! Oh my god! This might be the prettiest blunt wrap I've ever seen. Tobacco free. It's made out of real roses. Okay, so it's not that deep red that I was expecting, but that is honestly fucking gorgeous. Wow. Wow, I can't believe how pink they are. I mean, it is Blazy Susan. So, if you don't know what Blazy Susans are, they make pink and purple. They also have purple papers. They have cones and stuff like that. It's actually pretty good. I haven't had a pack of Lazy Susans in a hot minute, but I always used to get the purple cones just because they're purple. And you can't really taste. I feel like other wraps that are colored, it's like super chalky, or like you can taste like the dye. I don't know. Yeah, literally it just smells like a bouquet of roses. That is pleasant. What's up, Leo? What's up, Logan? Frankie? Kay? Thanks for joining the chat. What's my zodiac sign? I'm an Aquarius. Specifically January Aquarius. I don't know what that means. I know I look like stereotypically I look like I would know, or I'm quite ignorant. Oh wait, it says it came with filter? Oh wait, no. Fug. It, no filter tonight, I guess. Aw, I dumped out my ashtray. I was like, I could steal one from a past one. Oh, you waited for me to go live before you started rolling? That's what's up. Maybe I need to start. I was hoping this would come with filters, but it does not. It's fine. I'm so excited to try this out. It smells beautiful. Okay, here's my thing. The last one that I tried that was like made out of rose petals, it was like obviously rose petals. It still had its shape and the same color and everything. And they weren't bad, but it just wasn't something that I would buy all the time above other wraps. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm. Where's the gum line? What the fuck? My tripping dog, or is there two gum lines? Okay, well, I guess it really doesn't matter. That's weird. Okay. Sorry, I've never seen that before. What the hell? Hey, welcome to the chat. I'm attempting to roll this, and it didn't come with filters, so that's quite interesting. And the gum line is on both sides. I feel like I could pack it a little bit more. Yeah, I am. Sorry. I mean, I got a nice roll going there, but I feel like it could be a little bit thicker. If you rip it in half, it makes two. I just said, no, we're just gonna pack some more. um, that was my solution to that. There we go. Okay. Oh. Don't get it folded over. I love how malleable it is. It is quite moist. I love me a good moist, like, wrap. Took that shit. Rolled that shit. That was a very interesting flavor. Literally felt like I was eating a rose. Yeah. I mean, it's exactly what it sounds like. It is literally just legitimate rose petals just crushed up and paper mache into a wrap. This could be snack. Okay, so that side is gonna be the filter side, and I'm gonna pack the rest of this. That is a fatty. Ew. Okay, maybe. Wow. Okay. It holds a lot. Maybe I should have done two. That's good to know. Sorry, my tinnitus just kicked in, and I just hear like screeching in my ear. Okay, we're chilling. Maybe it's from all the live shows I've been going to. Just standing by the speakers. I'm not complaining though. Yo, I've literally been to at least one concert or like live show of some sort at least once per month this year. And we're in the 9th month already? That's insane. My fingers are so sticky. Okay. Oh, Mac moved. I'm like, got my seat back. You like how I wait for him to move instead of just moving him myself? Nope. It's his chair, essentially. Okay, well, honestly, that rolled beautifully. It's always that last little bit that I can't get to stay. Okay. We're chilling, dude. It's a fatty, dude. That's crazy. It's pink. My whole fucking night is made already, and we haven't even lit this yet. I'm so excited. Okay. Fuck. Let me make sure it still has structural integrity. Okay. Oh, there we go. Let's go. Welcome to the chat. Oh my goodness, glad to see you here, especially perfect timing. This is a blunt made out of rose petals. And it's pink, and it's beautiful. Oh, it is not burning evenly. Hold on. I also have the fan on. That is crazy. What the fuck? I'm so glad I fucking found this. So it's it's by Blazy Susan, and it's 100% made with real flowers. Crazy. And it's pink, and it tastes so good. Oh yeah, I bet you're wondering, what soda do you have? Okay, I have Dr. Pepper, of course, naturally. But to go along with the rose theme, da, 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 da. Oh, sorry. lemon rose tea. Fucking men won't buy me roses. I'll fucking buy them myself. God damn it. Oh, I was supposed to shake it first. Okay. Oh my goodness. I am in paradise right now. This is brilliant. I'm having a brilliant time. Whole Foods you up for real. Dog, this was literally like $2. I ain't got it like that, dog. It's just hold on, I'm dying. Okay, we're chilling. I really ain't got it like that. It's just I went to like 4 different stores looking for this specific drink because I wanted the rose or the lemon rose, you know, Rose Petal Wrap. Which this is brilliant together. Wow. This was the perfect pair. Thank you for pressing like. I see that number going up. That's so sick that you guys support me like that. What are we hitting today? This is lemon cherry gelato rolled up in one of these rose petal wraps. I kind of packed a fatty, not gonna lie, but it's burning really, really good. It rolled miraculously. Like, I am genuinely impressed at the structural integrity it has, the flavor it has, the color it has. Highly recommend these shits. These are brilliant. Hello from Indio, California. What's up? Chunky monkey. That's funny. It was 126 degrees the other month in July. I do believe that shit. You know why? Because it was 112 in my car one day in the month of July. I do not live in California, which I live in the South, so it's like a really dry heat, and that sucks. Or no, I say dry heat, but it's also humid. Depends on the week. Depends on the day. Actually depends on the hour. Weather here switches up on you real quick. But I've never been to California. I really hope to go someday. I really want to hit up all of the recreational states. That's like obviously something I want to do. I just want to like compare. Obviously I'm curious. I want to see what other states have to offer. Before I thought about getting a visitor's pass, and they were like $50 for that shit. And then I found out they upped it to $100 later, so I would have gotten a really good deal if I would have gotten the $50 in. But at the same time, like, it just wasn't worth it at the end of the day, because it's still weed, just in a different state. And if I really wanted it that bad, Missouri's like not that far away. What's up, Vincent? I'm glad to see you in the chat. Dude, check out this wrap. It is made out of rose petals, and it actually tastes really, really good. It's not like overly floral. It's really sweet and quite subtle. The paper, or whatever, the rose petals, rolled brilliant. I'm genuinely impressed. And it stuck really good, too. Welcome back to the chat! When will I be trying more drinks? I'm trying a new one right now. It's lemon rose. I got lemon rose to match my rose wrap. and it is good pairing. Finally, someone can read my page. It took me a minute. I had a double look. Hold on. I'm trying to read it. I'm so dumb. I literally have the chat right in front of me too. I could be reading it 2 different places instead of having to scroll. Wow, how convenient. Big brain thoughts. Let's see. Where was I at? Can you say Wyatt so I can be popular like you? I will subscribe. What's up, Wyatt? Thanks for joining the chat. Thanks for hitting subscribe. I appreciate you. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, this shit. Oh, I was gonna say what out, but no, it didn't. That is brilliant. I keep saying the word brilliant. I've been watching Doctor Who. Huh. Okay, now it went out. What's up, Nick? Welcome to the chat. Chicago? Oh, dude. Okay, so I have only been to Chicago at the airport. I never actually went outside. I don't think I ever want to go back personally. It was just super cloudy and dreary and rainy, and we flew over the city, and I was like, oh, that looks cool. Isn't that where Ferris Bueller's Day Off takes place? I don't know, but personally, I have no business being in Chicago. not right now. Let's see. People like what you wait. People do like what you tried new drinks that get most views to help you out with monetization. Dude, there are so many sodas that I could be trying for you guys. But like I said, tonight, well, here's part of the reason. I'm gonna be real with you for a second. This is like my 4th Dr. Pepper today. And I was like, am I really gonna drink another fucking soda? And they're still like, it's like right here. But, dudes, I love trying sodas too. I gotta get more. We'll get. Okay, since you guys are asking for it, that's so cool. More soda content, guys? Y'all are eating that shit up. I love it. I'm here for it too. I'm a soda advocate. I firmly believe. I see you're using your computer. Yeah, I can't wait to freaking stream video games now. I downloaded Minecraft today. I'm excited. I'm not gonna stream Minecraft. I should be for real about that. But I like that was just one example of one game that I got. Need to be clear. I downloaded Pop Tropica too. I logged into that shit. If you saw my story on Instagram, or Snapchat, I think I posted on Snapchat too. My name on Pop Tropica is Zany Plug. I'm so glad they let me keep that. And I double checked. I did not complete any of the islands yet, so I really want to just smoke and play Pop Tropica because it's such a chill game, and I can talk, and we can smoke, and I can drink soda. It'll be brilliant. It'll be. I need to stop saying brilliant. That's like the 5th time I've said it. I need another synonym. That would be. Oh, I don't have my keyboard. I was like, synonym. I was like, okay, more chat questions because obviously I don't know how to talk by myself. You're from New York? That's what's up, Wyatt. I really want to go back to New York. My homie just posted like a show he went to. in New York, and that shit was bumping. I'm so jealous. He's in Buffalo. I don't know where at in New York. I'm assuming you mean New York City. That's what everybody assumes. But like I said, I got homies out in Buffalo. Um, yeah, everybody else lives in like Massachusetts or Connecticut. You just got back from Seattle? Dude, I cannot wait to go back to Seattle. I talk about it all the time. Like, I went to Seattle in 2019, 7 years ago. Yeah, something like that. And I fell in love with the city. Obviously, things are a lot different now, so I want to go see what changed. But I really want to go back to Seattle. Where am I at? Type on that weed trait. Yeah, for real. I really tried to. It's really funny. Oh, you're like where Coachella is held. That's awesome. Yo, the Coachella lineup was insane. I'm so glad I got to be alive to, you know, not witness it. Obviously, I didn't see it in person, but like live vicariously online. And Deftones, no doubt, Sublime, Lana Del Rey. Oh my god, that's crazy. Oh, please stream Minecraft. You do not want to watch me play Minecraft. I suck. I gotta learn first before I start like committing to showing you guys my gameplay. To put it into perspective for you guys, I had a Wii growing up, and I only played Wii Sports and Just Dance. That's like the extent of like video games, other than like cool math games. Awesome. Oh no, your phone's at 1%. Dude, mine was at like 30 right before I hopped on live, and I was like, oh. Watching someone learn the game is almost as fun as watching them play. I thought about that. Like, you know, most people watch streamers, I guess, either because they're funny or they're just super damn good at the game. I feel like I fit in that lower category, but I don't even view myself as funny. But you know what would be funny? Watching me fail over and over and over and over again, and just being like, oh my god, this girl is so bad at video games that it's hysterical. I feel like that's how that's gonna turn out. When is my next live? Tomorrow night. I have dance class. I work and dance, but after those, I'm free. I'm a busy fucking girl. Okay. Ooh, speaking of, I had an awesome weekend. Hell yeah. So, shirt of the night. I always try to wear a cool shirt for you guys. I got a cool wardrobe coming up. Um, I don't know, I'm just trying to learn my style. Anyway, band tees, of course. Gala Walker. Who is Gala Walker, you may ask? It is a local band in Northwest Arkansas. I'm really good homies with the lead singer. I was fucking impressed. I was blown away. So I had only heard I hadn't heard them live at all. I'd only heard what they put out on Spotify, which go look them up. It blew me away. So there's like oh a quote on the back. Can I read it in the mirror? Ugh. I don't know, something about wrestling a grizzly bear. Something about taking a shot of whiskey. Something. It was funny. Anyway, it was a really small venue. I asked for a tequila pineapple, and they could not find fucking pineapple juice. And then I was like, cranberry's fine. And then they poured the rest of that bitch up with cranberry juice, only for the dude to be like, oh, here's an entire bottle of pineapple juice. So they remade it, and I got my tequila pineapple. And as soon as them drums started fucking popping off, is right when them shots hit, and I was fucking just headbanging. People were moshing. I was genuinely surprised. I didn't think that people in that small of a venue would, you know, mosh, but it was cool. I, however, didn't want to get involved just because I was wearing a full-length skirt and I was tripping over that shit just trying to walk. I'm not trying to get inside the pit. And I'm tiny as hell for one, so like I'm gonna just get tousled around. My feet are probably not gonna touch the floor if I jump in the pit, which that sounds fun in a larger venue. However, there were like 4 or 5 people moshing, so it's a little bit different. But overall, the band Gallowalker, their stage presence was, I almost said brilliant. That was what I was gonna say. It was spectacular. Yes, there's a synonym for you. They were so fucking charismatic. They were not afraid to fucking headbang the shit, and they were like yelling at people in the crowd, be like, "You better get the fuck up and bang your fucking head." And I was like, "That's what's up." They weren't afraid to, like get off the stage and dance, and it was a fun time. I was so glad I went, and I think there were like 3 bands total. I only stayed for Gallowalker because, like I said, I'm homies with the lead singer, super dope guy. So glad to know him. But yeah, after I hit up the Gallowalker show, it ended at like 9:30, and I was like, I didn't get all dressed up and cute and do my makeup just to go back home at 9:30. So after the Gallowalker show, I hit up Dixon Street. I never do that. It's rare. Really, the only time I go out to Dixon is when people ask me to go to karaoke. Because I'll go to karaoke. That's fucking fun to me. I'm always singing for you guys. I'm not good at it, but I like it. But yeah, either I'm going to karaoke or I'm gonna go watch a show. Luckily, I have a lot of homies who love doing music. Um, they love getting up on stage, and I love cheering them on, cheering them on out in the audience. I'm so excited to go to the next show. Tell you guys, I'm so excited. I want to keep it a secret, but I want to tell you guys. Like I said, it's a recreational state, a state I've never been before. Rocky Mountains. I think. If my geography is correct. The United States of Yap America. Is that copyrighted? Because I'm going to screenshot that and put it on a t-shirt. Dog, I'm just talking about my weekend. I was talking about going out to Dixon. Yo. So, my homies are always going out to this gay bar. And I was like, you know what? It's Friday night. I'll go. Tell me why there were so many straight white dudes there, and I was just like, okay, this was obviously not the target demographic, but okay. And then I managed to find the 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 subtle few gays outside that were also uncomfortable with the demographic of what was going on. Made a lot of friends. Then after that, where did I go after that? Oh, I went to Weston Watson, the dubstep bar. They had, dude, I already forgot the dude's name. But they had some sort of DJ doing his dubstep shit. It was just nice being in a familiar environment because that's usually where I went and watched my homies play. I've been in there quite a few times. I know the bouncer. I trust pretty much everybody who like goes there because I see them or I know them personally. So, like I said, I just like kind of wanted to go somewhere it was like familiar, where everybody knows your name. Boop, 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 boop. Like Cheers. Pretty much. Doctor Who, what, where? Such a stoner. I was just talking about Doctor Who. Um, oh, that's what I was like. I was talking about something. Yeah, I went to Weston Watson. Where else did I go? What? I feel like I went somewhere else. Yo, I went to New York, or no, I did not. Well, I went to New York a long time ago, but that's not what I was gonna say. I went to Dollar Slice Club because they have the New York style pizza. That's what I was getting at. And like garlic knots. They did not have Dr. Pepper, but they did have something called doppelganger. And with with enough inebriation, that shit tasted just like Dr. Pepper. Mind you, like watered down because, you know, it was like in ice. But I was genuinely impressed. So if you ever see doppelganger out in the wild, let me know if that shit actually tastes like Dr. Pepper too. Or if I was just so out of it. I need a shirt and said, and that's what's up. It's funny that you say that, because I kind of stole that quote from my homie who lives in New York, actually. Um, they're also gonna be, they're playing at the show, actually. Straight up. I forgot that. But yeah, that's where I got that phrase from. You like Japanese music? I have an appreciation for that style in their instruments. There's an Incubus song, Echo, off of their Morning View album. It's the last song on the album, if I'm not mistaken. Um, they added it in last minute because they were given this, you know, oriental piece of instrument Yep. I hope that made sense. I hope you understood what I was getting at. However, they were like, use this instrument in one of your songs. And then they made the whole album, and then they were like, oh, whoops, we forgot to use this instrument. And then they were like, let's last minute make Echo. And it is one of the most beautiful songs I've ever heard of. I really want to go to Japan as well. That's what's up. Oh my goodness, it tastes so good. And this tea, this lemon rose tea, fucking slaps with this. Complements it perfect. Oh, we got a new viewer. That's what's up. Welcome to the chat. While you're here, don't forget to press like and subscribe. I appreciate ya. We're getting down on some rose wraps, rose tea. Like I said, I've been watching Doctor Who, so there's a character named Rose. I'm a big fat nerd. It's literally right behind me. Like, I look so cool with all these music posters, right? And then that's my whole bookshelf. That is my One Piece collection, my Jujutsu Kaisen collection. What else do I got over there? Oh, Scott Pilgrim. My whole Scott Pilgrim collection. Lord of the Rings. That is I am specifically speaking to my chat mod Hyperion. I don't know how to say his name. God damn it. Anyway, you know who you are. Yes. You knew exactly what it was right away. The cracked Mr. Potato Head, Darth Vader. Yep. I think his eyes are actually on upside down. Oh dear gosh. I always lose viewers every time I bring this out, but it's worth it. I don't know why they choose to dip out. Ridiculous. Yeah, his butt is where you hold all the shit. Yep. Yep. It just doesn't open. I don't know. I can't get it. Oh, he is losing body parts actively. I can't get this shit open. It's just stuck forever. I tried to do a really funny bit, and I put my dabs in here once, right? And I was gonna be like, all right, time to take a dab. But then I couldn't get it open, and then I couldn't take a dab. Obviously, I did get it open. I don't know how. Brute strength, willpower, the force. Cool. Rose, Billy Piper, my favorite from Doctor Who. I agree. Growing up, I was a really big fan of Amy. I loved Amy and Rory. But once I rewatched it the second time, I really appreciated Rose. So, this goes out to Rose Tyler. Another tattoo I want to get, actually, I want to get it all up and down my thigh, is the TARDIS explosion that Vincent Van Gogh painted. That'd be a sick fucking tattoo. What's up, Cheyenne? Welcome to the chat. So glad to hear. So glad to see that you're here. Is what I meant to say. While you're here, don't forget to press like and subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate you. That's what's up. You love the shirt? Thank you. It's the band that I went and saw this weekend. Gallo Walker. They're a metal band. Go look them up on Spotify. They were brilliant. Yep. That was a lot. The wrap I got tonight is a rose wrap. It's made out of rose petals. I like it. And then tonight's drink is lemon rose tea. I have the smoke in my eye and it's burning. Okay, we're chilling. I remember that episode, It'd Be a Sick Tattoo. Hell yeah. I was gonna get like just a regular TARDIS tattoo, but at the same time I didn't want to just get like a whole blue box that says police on it. I mean, the whole joke is like it's stolen and it's not even a real police box. What's my favorite rock band? I'll tell you once I can breathe. Currently, right now, System of a Down. I've been jamming out to System all day today. I cleaned the house, did laundry, all that shit. Screaming and bumping some System. I love how dancey they are. I love their style of music. I like watching their interviews and their podcast episodes. They're brilliant people. I need a counter. How many times have I said the word brilliant? It's just my default word. Damn, I remember jamming to System of a Down like 12 years ago, says Leo Martinez. I was introduced to them fairly late due to the fact that I grew up with my grandparents. So obviously they didn't expose me to any of that. I had to discover it on my own or like through friends, and that really didn't happen until like junior high school. So people have been listening to them a lot longer than me. I will give them that, but I don't know. I graduated like 5 years ago, which is really great. Or 4 years ago. Getting ahead of myself, but it's really crazy to think about. Your favorite band is Metallica? Hell yeah. I have the Black Album on cassette. And I have a collection of all of their music videos on DVD. So when I first moved into my first apartment ever, I didn't have internet or really anything, but I did have a PS2 and a TV and an HDMI cord. But that was the extent of my television, so I had to watch movies or, you know, all I could watch was DVDs. So I watched a lot of Metallica in that apartment because I pretty much had no choice. I didn't have money to buy new DVDs, or if I did, so sorry, I just thought of a really brutal life hack. Well, it's not really a life hack. and it only pertains to my general area, so it's totally irrelevant to talk about it on the internet. Sorry, I'm rambling. Okay. Slayer, Anthrax, Metallica, and Megadeth. Like I said, I just wasn't introduced to their music until later on. Uh, those bands, I will say, haven't quite stuck with me as much as others, but I do appreciate them as like artists, and I feel like they hold those titles that they do for a reason. Your favorite three concerts? Yeah. Your favorite three concerts that you've been to was Ozzy Osbourne, well, Black Sabbath. Oh, dude. Okay, that's what I was gonna ask. Did you watch Ozzy Osbourne or did you watch Black Sabbath? But if you watch Black Sabbath, obviously both. But that's sick. Pink Floyd, dude. If I had a time machine, that would definitely be on my list of bands to see. Iron Maiden. I was jamming to some Iron Maiden the other night. I'm trying to think. Oh, I do have Master of Reality on vinyl. I'm gonna grab it. I have the t-shirt too. It's in the laundry currently, but it's one of my favorite t-shirts ever because purple is my favorite color. Purple and black, obviously. But yeah. It's not in the best condition, but I am lucky to have one. Sweet Leaf, hell yeah. First song on the album, my favorite song. Probably my favorite Black Sabbath song ever. I'll put it that honestly, out of every single Black Sabbath song I have ever listened to, I probably listened to Sweet Leaf the most. So straight up, that's what's up. Alright now, won't you listen? When I first met you, didn't realize I can't forget you or your surprise. You introduced me to my life and left me wanting you and your God. There you go. That's my cover of Sweet Leaf by Black Sabbath. This one's a little scuffed, but my copy of Pink Floyd The Wall on cassette. I fucking love this. I'm so happy I own this. I searched everywhere for this. All of the record stores around me were selling this for like $40 for one cassette that's used. Not even 100% guaranteed to play. I got this shit for free $99. I'm so thankful that it's in my possession. So, I keep these high up on the shelf where my cats can't get it. I'm like, do you want to see the other ones I got? Well, I'm conveniently just looking. I've shown you guys before. Oh, my phone is plugged in. Oh, I can just spin you guys the other way. My lamp. Don't want to blind you guys. Oh. Ah. Cool. Hello. Big brain. Ever so gently, yes. Cool. My other monitor, it just doesn't quite work. Sorry for the lighting. That was really gross. Y'all see why I use the other light? 40 ounce freedom. Queen. Greatest hits. My signed drumstick from Sawyer Hill. I'm so excited to see them again. They're in the UK right now. They're in London. Performing soon. That's crazy. But yeah, my stick. Yeah. Much better. So I'm really sad about the condition of this, but I kept it anyway. Cream. One of my favorites of all time. Just look at that cover art. Brilliant. Strange Brew. Take it back. And the sunshine of your love. Tell me why I sucked at that song on, was it Guitar Hero? It was the easiest one on that whole game. I sucked. But yeah. That one. It has water damage, so I honestly don't think it's playable, but obviously I'm just going to keep it just because. And then Joe Walsh, the lead singer of the Eagles. I really fuck with this cover art too. Life's been good to me so far. Yeah, it's the last song on there. I was like, that's this album, right? Oh, my sweet baby. Fleetwood Mac. Stevie Nicks. Look how majestic she is. This whole album. This shit changed my life at like age 12. I remember sitting in the back seat of my aunt's car, listening to some Fleetwood Mac, and my mind expanded and I looked into the universe. This album did it for me. So yeah, that's all I have in my room currently. I did a whole video about my entire cassette collection. So if you are interested about that, I have a lot of like classic rock, similar bands. I'm working on the shorts right now. It's taking me a lot longer to edit, but not even now that I got my computer. Yeah. This shit's almost out. Did I just read that right? There's a band called Cannabis Corpse, a weed metal band. Interesting. You used to play Guitar Hero every day when you were teenagers. I had a guitar. Actually, I had two. One of them, like the wire broke off, and then the other one, the button started sticking, and then I ended up tossing them away, and I regret it to this day. Like, I totally should have just kept that shit just as, like, aesthetic. But at the time, I was like, oh, I can't use this shit. It's just taking up space in the corner. But now that I think about it, it's still cool as hell. Like that Cream album. That shit don't work, but I'm not gonna toss it away. You know what I mean? Hoarder. Me. I'm too sentimental. I mentioned Cannibal Corpse earlier and I didn't say anything. I don't know, it's just one of those bands that like the the kids in band listen to. Pretty typical. Not totally unheard of. My favorite metal bands, period. So someone asked me earlier what my favorite one, top one, and I said System of a Down. Currently, it changes up a lot, but my realm of like what I'm listening to. Like, you know what? I'll pull it up right now, so that way you guys can't say that I'm BSing. I went to go type on my rolling tray again. That's usually where my keyboard is. Actually, I have the Spotify app. Bop, bop. I was like, what am I doing? Okay, this is specifically the playlist I listened to today to clean the house. Y'all ready for this? Number one. Okay, well, it's not just metal. Or, you know what? It's like, some of it's not even metal at all. But it's a mess, is what it is, truly. Number one, Santeria by Sublime. It's just a good starter. It's like, all right, puts me in this mindset, and I'm like, all right, I'm good for the day. Let's go. Number two is Digital Bath by Deftones. What a transition. But number three makes sense as Diamond Eyes by Deftones, which I found my my Diamond Eyes t-shirt. It's clean now. However, I lost so much weight that it's massive on me, so I'm gonna do like a whole like DIY some shit. I'm gonna cut it, sew it, something. It's gonna work out. It's gonna fit. Then I circle back around to Wrong Way by Sublime. Here's the thing about Bradley. His lyrics reminds me of like Pumped Up Kicks in the way that it's like it's a wonderful like upbeat dancey song. Let's go. And then you read the lyrics and you're like, oh, that's what the song is about. I feel like there's a lot of Sublime songs. And then there's one specific person that comes to mind. I'm gonna shout them out. They probably don't even watch my YouTube, but they do watch my Instagram videos, all of that. So I'm gonna shout them out anyway. Um, he goes by Zaza Zane. Hell yeah, he posts some pretty dope skate content. I like watching him skate. But he's a really big fan of the Smashing Pumpkins, and so now that's what I think of. Zero by the Smashing Pumpkins, which I'm really salty that I missed the Smashing Pumpkins concert. They just played at the Walmart Amp like a few weeks ago. I missed it. Dude, okay, this is a really, I don't want to say like sassy one, but Lydia by Highly Suspect. I'm really happy I got to see Highly Suspect. However, I wish I would have saw them in Oklahoma. Here's why. I feel like if there's not the right demographic in the crowd, it can really off-put the mood of the show. I'm not saying that Highly Suspect fans have to be stoners, but it wouldn't make sense. It just, that's what makes sense. However, the crowd that night were a bunch of rowdy rednecks, and it really threw what's his name? I about said Jeffrey, but I think that's wrong. What is his name? I almost said it and then it just didn't. Anyway, I think it really pissed him off. And he didn't seem to be having a good time like performing after that, which kind of sucked. But like I said, at the end of the day, really happy I got to see Highly Suspect. And Lydia is probably one of my favorite songs ever. In fact, like, straight up, if I change my mind someday and actually have a child, maybe, yeah, like, if I had a daughter, I would name her Lydia, because I think that's awesome. And then, next on my list is Wish You Were Here by Incubus. Talk about stoner music. Ooh, smoke got in my eye. And this shit's out. Ooh, it was really good though. Like I said, this lemon rose tea. It's pretty good with it. Oh, you love Incubus. That's awesome. Me too. I also missed the Incubus concert. It happened like 2 days after the Beck concert that I went to. And I just couldn't swing both. It just wasn't going to work out. Kind of salty I didn't get to go, but it's cool that they played here and that they're still touring. You know what I mean? They're on tour on the other side of the United States right now, and I just don't have the means to go on that tour. But, you know, they're still kicking. They're still singing live shows and everything, so that gives me hope. Next, talk about stoner music. The Pot by Tool. Need I say more? Those I feel like Tool is a perfect genre of music. Yep, yep, they're their own genre at this point. To get housework done too. I always feel so focused and motivated. Um, the lyrics are hilarious. It makes me giggle. Well, number 9 is quite serious. It Sober by Tool, another classic. And then Stinkfist by Tool. That song was so creatively articulated. I appreciate the whole metaphor in general. I'm not gonna explain it if you don't know. That's for you to Google on your own time. Next is next is Passenger by Deftones. So you get a good transition between Tool and Deftones. You know, you get a good in between. You know, you get a taste of both. That's the perfect driving song. What the fuck you mean? Anytime I get in the car for more than like 45 minutes, Passenger by Deftones is bound to play. Just be aware of that. Because next on the list is Engine Number 9 by Deftones. Now, that is their first album. Their Adrenaline album. It has like the pink, like, ear squeezy thing that you get your earwax with. Doesn't make sense. Anyway, Engine Number 9. What's next? Sorry, I was like, where the fuck am I reading? Number 13, Spiders by System of a Down. That run that he does at the end of the song, it like sings into my soul. It makes me feel like I am ascending. Next is Knife Party by Deftones. I forgot that was on this playlist. And then 15 makes sense too. Minerva by Deftones. That's on their self-titled album. Which I saw the self-titled album at the record store in Fayetteville, Block Street Records. I saw the self-titled album on vinyl. So I might go snatch that. And then I forgot I put that song in there too. The Red by Chevelle. Just because I have such fond childhood memories of watching the music video of like they're at some sort of meeting and the dude's just getting angry and I wow. But it's a good hype song. Sugar by System of a Down. I like driving to that song. The kombucha mushroom people sitting around all day. Can't believe you. Can't believe you. Let your mother pray. Oh, I was gonna sing into the mic, but it's not happening. Okay. I sit in my desolate room. No lights. No music. Just anger. Killed everyone. Put me away forever. But I'm feeling better. Okay. So, Vermilion by Slipknot. What a depressing song. And not as depressing as Vermilion Part 2, I will say. That's everybody's go-to is Part 2. I like the stop motion music video that they have. Oh, here's another System of a Down song for you. ATWA. This shit slaps. And then, or randomly, I don't know how that got in there. You get. I was just talking about this album too. Lying is the most fun a girl can have without taking her clothes off by Panic at the Disco from their first album, A Fever You Can't Sweat Out. I don't know why. That album just follows me around everywhere and it's just like, hey, remember your middle school emo days? You know every word to every song on that entire album, and that's just because you were a little depressed fuck in middle school. So it just haunts me everywhere I go. Kind of like Buddy Holly by Weezer. Like, I got Weezered before getting Weezered was a thing via Arby's bathroom. I told that story in my life, but that's as much context as you're getting right now. Because I gotta tell you what, my 21st song on this playlist, Overcompensate by 21 Pilots. Their whole Clancy album blew me away. I'm such a big 21 Pilots fan now. I didn't appreciate what they were back then. If I could go back in the day and just adjust what my music taste was, 21 Pilots would definitely be more played because I did a deep dive into all of their albums and I just picked out all my favorite songs and now I'm just like completely obsessed. And I really want to go on the Clancy tour, but time's running out and here we are. And then after some good 21 Pilots, you get Got the Life by Korn. Already got the life. If I'm not mistaken, isn't that the one where Eminem is in the music video? He did like a little cameo at the end. He's like in like 0.3 seconds of the whole music video. But you're like, oh hey, that's Eminem. What a weird coincidence. And I saw an interview where they're like, dude, we should have got to him before Dre got to him. The Kill by 30 Seconds to Mars. I feel like that's also just another emo kid classic. Oh, here we go again with 21 Pilots. Nico and the Niners from the Trench album. I'm so high. My jumpsuit takes me so high. Oh. Speaking of. I want to read the chat real fast while I'm packing this. Korn, though? Yeah. Korn is just dance metal. I love metal, and I love dancing, and I love Adidas, and so does Korn. They're playing in Oklahoma. They're playing in Tulsa. I gotta go. My music taste is impressive. Wait. Incubus has that rock and a dash of hip hop in some of their songs, just like Linkin Park. That's so cool. I know, and it's so crazy that this whole Linkin Park controversy is happening right now because I have been jamming the fuck out to some Linkin Park recently. I talked about it too. They're not on this specific playlist because I made this. When did I make this playlist? Oh, it does not tell me. Tis fairly old. Yeah. Yeah. Awesome. I'm back. Number 25, For the Last Time by Suicide Boys. And then, sorry, I was like, what's next? Number 26 is You've Seen the Butcher by Deftones. That's quite the transition. Well, I don't know. They both got that like grit to them. That's why I put that in that same order. Well, I guess Nico and the Niners and For the Last Time is kind of a flip, a little bit. But You've Seen the Butcher by Deftones. 27, The Thin Gray Line. I really, really, really love the newest album. I feel like Princess Peach, Rose Gold, my Mercedes. I'd say that at least like 5 times a day. Which, number 28 makes sense too. If self-destruction was an Olympic event, I'd be Tanya Harding. Also by Suicide Boys. And then, so I was listening to this playlist like every day on my way to work. This was like my go-to. And then Sawyer Hill came out with a new song in the middle of my listening to all of this. And I just added it to all of my playlists in general, and then it ended up in this one. And it just obviously doesn't quite match the theme, but Sawyer Hill, High on My Lows. You gotta end it on a happy note, I guess. But yeah, that's just what I listened to today, just cleaning the house in general. And that's like my typical like driving playlist. It's an hour and 48 minutes, so she's swinging that Dr. Pepper. Yeah, you know it. It's room temp, too. I'm a monster, I know. I put it in the freezer, which, if you put it in the freezer in the back, it'll get cold in like 5 minutes. I was too much of a fiend to wait that whole 5 minutes, so I was just like, and it's cool enough. And then, obviously, I've been yapping, so now it's room temp. Room temp Dr. Pepper is metal as fuck. I talked about this the other night, but I had a homie that would drink a 2 liter of Dr. Pepper, which that shit already gets flat in general by itself. Not the best route if you're gonna be drinking Dr. Pepper. Don't get a 2 liter. But this homie did. He preferred it out of a 2 liter, right? He would keep it room temperature and just never put it back in the fridge. Ever. And he would just drink it like that. And it would get so flat and he would still drink it. It was so gross. Yeah, all the homies drink Dr. Pepper. But no, I got this lemon rose tea to go with my rose wraps. They're so pretty. I'll show you. For y'all that just joined in, that's what's up. But yeah, if you didn't see it earlier, so pretty. It's made out of rose petals. It almost, I don't want to say it smells like perfume, but very light floral scent. It's pleasant. It's not like stinky, if that makes sense. I don't know. It doesn't smell like an old lady perfume. Alright, for everyone who has stayed in the chat this long, it's been like an hour and a half. Y'all know what time it is? Maybe? Sweet Gallowalker tea? Nice. What does the back say? I can't read it because it's backwards. But it's a really funny quote. I remember it being funny. Yeah. Blink that shit and hit us with the ooh cough. You said so. That's funny. Okay. I was like, is that really what it sounds like? It is exactly what I sound like. Oh my god. I would have done so well if you guys didn't make me laugh, but that was really funny. I'm gonna pull the chat. I'm gonna pull the chat back up on my computer so I can read it on there. So, alrighty. I'm like, okay, but now I feel nice. But yeah, I was showing off my Sawyer Hill stick. It was Leo. He's a homie. But yeah, they're in London currently, so that's sick. Damn, baked like a potato. Hell yeah. I'm writing that down. Someone else said I should make a t-shirt or something. I'm gonna credit y'all. Oh yeah, that's what's up. Baked like a potato. Nice. I appreciate y'all. What kind of sodas do you guys want to see? Did you guys like the sparkly ones? Dude, the Breaking Bad series was awesome. I wish I could find another cool, like, TV show or, like, movie series like that. I say hell yeah, dog, a lot. I know I say dog a lot. And you know what caused it? If I'm being for real, I picked it up from watching that dude on Instagram that goes, yeah, dog. Me and my homie, we would just yell that back and forth all the time. And then eventually I just dropped the yeah, and I just adopted dog, DAWG, which, you know, I can't even I can't say that phrase is mine. That's like a general term. I don't know, but I do say it a lot. It's like everybody's picking up my little catchphrases and saying them back at me in the comments right now. It's just funny because, like, I don't even realize I say this shit. But I did recognize how many times I've said fucking brilliant tonight. But That's the best way to explain my life right now. I'm greatly appreciative. I'm like, damn, it's just stared at me in the face. Should we roll another one? I'm gonna do it. Nobody said so in the chat. I just act on impulse all the time. I just trust my gut and run with it and hope for the best. I was like, why is it so hot in here? It's fine. Oh no, the light. Stop. I'm too short, so I have to climb on the bed to turn the fucking light out. Sorry, I was watching myself and jump off the bed. I'm like, cool, can y'all see what I'm doing? Cool. Oh my goodness, it smells so good. How did you get here? I don't know, but I'm glad you're here. That's what's up. Hello, I'm Shay. I got some Rose Petal Wraps. Is that your thing? You like really hot alternative stoner metal chicks with winged eyeliner? Is that your thing? I'm fucking with you. Yes, but I wasn't looking. Well, here I am, motherfucker. Like it or not. Oh my goodness, I can't read the chat. You'll get too distracted. I'm like, I'm on a mission right now. Welcome. For real. I'm always on a mission, if I'm being honest. I was just talking about this the other day, about how my life just sometimes feels like a big GTA mission. And, you know, the map just keeps going. Like, you never really finish exploring every little bit. It's always different, every day. You never know what you're gonna get into. Okay. Cool. That's wild. It didn't come with tips or filters of any sort. just gonna pack a little bit more on this end. Or, yeah, I can. Okay. Just because I have a little left over. This one is quite hefty, I will say. Packing a cannon? I think the proper term is hefty. It's a lot. Listen, I just packed what I dumped out. I just let the universe decide. I measured that shit with my soul. I don't need a scale. I have a really funny story about that. So, one day, I had a homie be like, "Hey, do you get an eighth? I'll give you like $20." I was like, "Whatever, you know, you're a homie. Sure, I don't need it. I need the $20 more. That's what's up." Well, the thing is, when I got there, I didn't have my scale. They didn't have scale either. So I was like, what am I gonna do? And they're like, "Listen, just put what you think is an eighth in my hand, and I'll weigh it in my hand, and I usually have really good judgment of what's an eighth, so that way I'll know you aren't shorting me." And I was like, "But it's not that I'm shorting you, but that I'm giving you more than..." That was my main concern. But I was just like, you know what? There's like 3 nugs. Just take it. Whatever. Does it feel like an eighth to you? So, trust in that stoner sense. That's what I say when I like take dabs and like use the heat method. You wait till it like doesn't burn your hand or your arm. And I'm like, stoner sense. Alright, we're gonna shut the fuck up and like this. Oh yeah, this one's burning a lot nicer. It's a rose petal blunt. It's by Pleasy Susan. It's 100% made with real roses, tobacco free. Don't ever say that ever again. I'm literally going to delete that chat message because I don't even want to read that shit. What the fuck? You missed what was said? I'm not gonna repeat it. It was a pun with my name about the blood, and it was such a god awful pun that I just had to delete that shit. That was. I don't allow foul language on my channel, actually. I'm just kidding. Probably for the best. Yeah. for your best interest, honestly. You guys are funny in chat. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, dude. Okay, so here's my thing. I was looking, at the charts, all of the analytics. That's the word I'm looking for. Views, not so hot. But here's my thing. I'm also age restricted, so people have to log in to watch my videos. And sometimes it's inconvenient for them and they just give up and they're like, oh, I'll watch it later, and then never do. It's not their fault. It's YouTube being like, hey, you better know what you're getting yourself into with this chick. She's a... we gotta keep an eye out on her. Literally, YouTube says that to me all the time. And they're like, hey, just making sure you're following rules over there. I'm like, okay. But no, we're chilling so far. But where I was going with this, my views, not so hot. But my watch time, you guys are blowing that shit out of the water. Like, it almost makes up for it. My watch hours, I can't even fathom. I did the math, and it's like 60 days. 60 days worth of you guys just watching my content. That's mind-blowing. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate the support. And y'all just coming back and watching my shit, just checking in on me. You already know what I'm about to say next. That's what's up. Hit the trick called the ghost. I also have the fan on, so my tricks might not turn out as lovely as they typically aren't. Here's my thing. I can do tricks when I'm not thinking about it. If I think about it too much, I won't be able to do it. I will blow perfect O's just casually, but the moment you're like, yo, Shay, can you hit an O? No. Sometimes I accidentally French inhale and it's super cool. Or like sometimes I'll like breathe out and I'll ghost inhale it back in and it like swirls back into my mouth. I'm like, didn't know I could do that. So like it just happens spontaneously. So you just gotta stick around. See, anytime I try to put effort into it, I overthink it. Well, it's also burning like a little sideways. And I was thinking, oh, I should probably fix that. So my priorities were in two different places, actually. What's up, new viewer? Welcome to the chat. Right now, I have a Rose Petal Wrap. It's kind of burning uneven, so I'm fixing that real fast. No biggie. Cool. I asked it a little too early, so I think it was just a me problem. But yeah, if you guys are curious to like when I get on, I'm gonna be on tomorrow and Wednesday and probably Thursday. I think I'm gonna do Sunday through Thursday, but eventually I'll start alternating days and taking days off in the middle because my content is building a lot. And I want to make a lot of shorts for you guys and be able to keep up with like edits and stuff, but I'm doing this all by myself. Like this is all independently ran. I want to say nobody helping me because you guys are obviously helping me. Like literally, subscriber brought this chair. Subscriber brought that webcam. Um, I literally cannot thank you guys enough for supporting this channel. It's literally insane to think that I'm like, people actually give a fuck after all? After I spent so many years just thinking nobody, you know, cares what I have to say, or like, I don't know, I was such a lonely stoner. But I've been making a lot of friends recently. I will say, I've been reaching out, networking a lot. That's really important. Um, Sometimes it's not always what you know, but who you know. And another thing is, you never know who you're gonna run into. So, that's why I always try to be friendly with everyone. I'm not one to have beef. Even if we do have beef, like, I'm like, can we get over it? That's literally like, maybe this will cheer you up. Um, that's just me though. What did I tell you? I almost get to like watch a replay of myself because the stream is like, I'm gonna say it lags a little, but obviously it's not 100% live. There's like a 3-second delay, so I get to rewatch what I just did, and I watch myself French inhale, and like I don't know if you caught it, but there was like a little tiny ghost inhale right at the end. That was like a combo deal. I don't know who saw it, but I did. I synced it. See, now that I'm thinking about it, I can't. I don't know, it just don't work that way. Either way, it tastes really good. I was gonna be... What? Yeah, I was gonna be disappointed if it was too floral, but it's more or less just like sweet and subtle. It's not overwhelming, and it's pink. That's like almost... That's enough reason to buy this anyway. I would definitely buy this again. Nope. Oh, what time is it? Oh, it's only 11 o'clock. I'm like, I gotta be in bed by midnight. Actually, I got work in the morning. Gotta open the store. Opening is cool, closing sucks. Yeah, I hated going home super late at night and being exhausted at the end of the day and just like crashing out and not having to well, I would also do crazy shit after work back in the day, but not anymore. Like after I closed, I just wanted to go home and go to bed, and that's not fun. Well, I do work open to close, but close is at 6 o'clock. Being responsible. I'm trying. It's a lot. It's a lot. um, that's what I said. I have to make sure my priorities are in check. You know, are my bills paid? Do I, am I gonna have a place to live? Check. you know, at the end of the day, after you get off work, after you get done, like I said, after dance, after all this physical activity and hard work and effort put in, get to come home and reward myself. And today was my day off. And you know what I did? House chores. And scouring the whole town looking for this drink. Finally found it at Whole Foods. But I'm glad I did. Oh goodness, I wish there was a filter. I'm getting resin all over my lips. Like, literally, look at that. I'm not wearing lipstick. That is literally... Just how much resin's coming out. Motherfucker is drippy. I'm like, try not to lick it. It's not good. Stoner lipstick. Yeah, for real. Okay. Yeah, I don't have any napkins or anything. It's fine. That's why I keep wiping my lips. It is really resin heavy. You had so much on your bottom lip. How did I not feel it? I didn't notice it. Well, because I wear lipstick. Well, not lipstick, but like, I don't know. I always have shit on my lips. I don't know why I word things in such manner. I was like, hearing that out loud is a lot different. Okay, to be specific. Ouch. It is Clinique Almost Lipstick Black Honey. It's my go-to. It was Drew Barrymore's go-to back in the 90s. And I love Drew Barrymore. I think I was talking about Drew Barrymore the other night of my life. I hope to meet her one day. It's one reason to go to New York. I'm pretty sure that's where her show takes place. I want to go to her show. Oh my goodness. That is disgusting, dude. That's wild. Hold on, focus. Motherfucker. I'm telling you, grab a filter. I was like, I don't need no filter. You know what I'm gonna do. Cool. I was like, does my live look okay? But now I can literally check and make sure everything is good. But I thought I saw it buffer for a second. Where's my bong? Literally right here, dog. It's right here. It is near. Okay, anyone who knows me knows exactly what's coming next because I just had an idea. Mr. Krabs, I've got an idea. I keep trying to ash in the trash can, but I have an ashtray. There we go. And then like, what is Shayla up her sleep tonight? Oh my lord. Bum ribs are good at got me singing while I'm coughing. Yeah. Howdy. How are y'all? That's how I'm doing. Damn, I'm so high. I keep looking for my comments with the wrench because I'm a mod in a bunch of other lives. That's pretty neat. What other kind of lives do you watch? I'm intrigued. I'm like, what other content do y'all watch that? Because I like to look at what recommends me, and it's always like makeup videos, and I'm like, was it because I started doing my eyeliner and my eyebrows? That's about it. And apparently my stoner lipstick, the resin. You guys missed how much resin was on this can. Too much. Well, you can kind of see it, like right there, building up from me just drinking it after hitting the blunt. Wild. It's still like sticky, like my lips still. The Whiskey Reaper barbecue fragrances? What do you mean by barbecue fragrances? I'm intrigued. What? And whiskey. And some other gamers? That's awesome. I wish I was a gamer girl. Well, I logged into Pop Tropica today. I downloaded Minecraft. I got the Xbox Game Pass. Your girl's a PC gamer finally. Become a gamer girl. Oh goodness. A very shitty one. There's definitely gonna be a lot of learning to do. Do you not actual barbecue fragrances? I was thinking like cologne with like spice notes. Oh, like spice bomb. I was like, is that what you're thinking? Is there like a Dr. Pepper smelling one? But he grills every day and reviews fragrances and whiskey. Okay. That explains it. Did you just ask if I've ever smoked? No, dog. First timer. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm having a lot of fun drinking Dr. Pepper, giggling, rambling, chilling, having a good time. About to finish this blunt. Look, it's already building up again. And I just cut it off. I reckon it's all from the Rose Petal. Just like your Beetlejuice short. I hate weed. He's not dead. I don't know who told me that or if there was like an Instagram rumor and I just believed it. I'm so glad to know he's alive. I want to meet him so bad. I want to thank him for being alive, first of all. That's brilliant. Um, I'm more interested in that Beetlejuice than the movie, if I'm being for realsies. Well, they're doing the Broadway musical at the Walton Arts Center. That'd be cool to go see. That's the only thing about this is it sparks really big. It tastes good though. Went up my nose a little bit. It's so small now. We're getting there. We're cutting it close. Tis a lot rougher. I'm like, this is why people have ridge clips. Actually, I was gifted a Christmas ornament with like the clippy on it, and it was like, just use it as a ridge clip. Sorry, I thought I had a set of keys. I also heard that like two keys, if you stack them together, you can also use that. Excuse me. It's a mushroom. I'm like, just my style. It still got in my eye. Ooh, okay. That's why they gotta have like a little bowl or something. I don't know. Sheesh. But yeah, it's a little Christmas ornament. But apparently, ooh, you gotta be careful. Look, my eye is like watering. Which, my eyes are super sensitive anyway. Part of the reason why I didn't always wear eyeliner, but I found one that works. That's one hell of a roach clip, yeah, for real. I need to make my own. That'd be cool. I was like to design some in solid. Ooh, okay. Yep, that's getting rough. I'm gonna put it out. Sheesh. Cool. I'm like, we're chilling. Okay. Alright. I'm okay. I was trying to hold it in as long as I could. I was like, if I talk, I'll cough. If I talk, I cough. If I talk, I cough. Cool. Alrighty. It's been 2 hours, dogs. Thanks for hanging out and chilling with me. That's what's up. Anyway, y'all have a good night. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. I appreciate ya. Thank you for supporting the channel. Have a good night.